rapid with the foreigner.
Yes.
So can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So today I want to talk to you. Student
Yes.
5
Yep.
part-time work.
Yep.
When they are learning in university.
Yes.
So what is your idea? Is your opinion? What is your opinion?
Of how to work one day.
Yeah.
So tell me again.
Somewhere in the west.
Part-time job when they are learning in university.
Okay. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Well, it really depends. Well, first it really depends how much time you have. Basically, it is my opinion that it's always good to practice whatever you learn as a student, that you can also practice this kind of like when you're working. So it's not only like a very theoretical work that you're doing, but also kind of like that you practice whatever you learn. Also that I don't know, I mean, as an example, you learn something how to do it, and then you can just put it into practice, and you can use whatever you have learned. So from that perspective, I think it's very good that you can work part-time. But then on the other hand, it is also quite important that you have enough time to learn at university. Not only that that you're working all the time. So it's really important that we actually find a balance between work and the learning at university. Do you at the moment, you only study? Or do you also work beside your study? You?
Just starting.
Yes?
I think your opinion? No.
Yeah? And why?
I think it's that. So I think it's that. It's that because we will learn a lot of experience and a lot of money for what what your hobby. You can buy something you like.
Yeah. Yeah, but isn't it more about learning and put whatever you learn into practice so you can do both at the same time?
Was ist denn das Thema? Ich verstehe es nicht.
Huh?
Was ist denn das Thema?
Arbeiten neben Student, also neben Job, neben Studentenleben. For me, it is quite important. This is my understanding, and also, I mean, I study, so I never only studied. I always studied and work at the same time. I always do that. So two things at the same time. I think it's very, because the question is that if you go back to the question, should you study and work at the same time? What is important, that is that when you work something, you do something that is corresponding to your studies. Do you understand that? It's not that you study economics. Okay, so you study technology. It's really important that you also work something within the field of technology, and not that you're working in tourism. You know? Do you understand what I mean? It's really important that you actually, whenever you study something, you also can put that into practice, and when you study technology, that you also work in that field during your studies, because then whenever you learn something, you can put that into practice. So I think that is, personally, I think that is quite important.
It's always good.
So,
that's the big question. If you need the money, of course, you have to.
what about how do you think about when you learn you only learn in university, you cannot find more relationship and you can find more experience than when we work outside.
Yeah, I think. Then again, I mean that is very personal. I think there are different ways of learning. There is one way of learning, and that is just learning by the books, learning studying at university. When you also work, you can also study it in a sense of having the experience, because you learn something while you're doing something. Let's say you're working in technology. Let's say you work within IT. So whenever you learn something in theory, you don't use it. So whenever you use something, you also memorize it better. So you can keep it better in the head. When you're only studying and reading, that is one thing. So it's much better if you read and then, okay, now I can do it. And then you read again and then you can do it. So if you do both at the same time, I believe it is much better for your for your studies, for your personality, because then basically you have a combination of both at the same time. So that is my opinion. The thing is always why sometimes I say that you should not really work is that you need to have enough time. Because if you're studying 40 hours a week and you're studying another or working another 40 hours, that's really, really, really long. So then you're kind of like you're working way too much and working and studying way too much. So I believe it should be a good balance. You should really have enough time to work and study at the same time. So time perspective.
If I just work part-time in free time.
Yeah. Yeah, but how much free time do you have?
Maybe I think when I learn in university, I have many time. I travel about 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And how much time do you spend studying? I mean, when you're going into university, you have 4, 5, 6 hours of university. How much do you have?
Not same today.
Okay.
One day 10 hours.
Okay.
One day is not.
Okay. But then you say, let's say you have. How you say? In the correct way. I believe. This is from my experience. I believe that working and studying and working at the same time, this is very, very good. I believe that if your day is so full that you don't have time to memorize whatever you're learning, then you have too much to do. You can't remember. Because it's kind of like you're extremely tired in the evening and you need a lot of sleep. So I believe it's really, I mean, your day has 24 hours, right? So 24 hours. Away comes sleeping. 6 hours, 10, 8 hours, I don't know. Let's say 6 hours. So you're down to 24, you're down to 18 hours. And then it's just going to university, coming back to university, going to work, coming back to work. Let's say that's 2 hours or 3 hours gone. So we're down 18, 2 hours, we're down to 16 hours. Okay? And then time for eating. Yeah, that's also 1 hour at least. Let's say 2 hours. Because you have breakfast, you have lunch, and you have dinner. Okay? Let's say 2 hours. So we're down to, what did I say? 18, 16, we're down to 14 hours. Then you're studying 10 hours. So we're down to 4 hours. And in 4 hours, it's not a lot of time.
I don't care.
You're still young. Your body needs
Germany
to
is
have some time to recover, to memorize whatever you learn. And if you're then working, if you're studying 10 hours and then you're working 4 hours, you have no free minute, so to say. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's. But then again, I mean, this is one perspective. This is one understanding. For me personally, I think it is very important that basically you do work
Good afternoon.
besides studying, but then again, you use the time wisely. You use the time for working something what you're studying. So it's ja, litt gut. Og så en toalette der vorne dann auch noch. Ja, die metallenen Häuser, die irgendwo hat es da eins. Ja.
We say it's more like
Can you tell me some experience in
Yeah.
so next time.
I mean, I studied tourism. And while studying tourism, I was working part-time in fields of tourism. So basically, I was working at the tourist office, as you have down there. You have Tourism Board of Vietnam, right? So the official tourism board. I worked something like that. So basically, whatever I learned, I was able to put into practice. So from that perspective, this is one thing I did. I was also studying, when studying tourism, I also had some marketing, and I had some economics, and I was also working in the office, working with marketing. I worked in the field of marketing. I worked in the field of economics. So basically, whatever I learned while studying, I could put into practice. So I'd say, well, this is what I learned in school today or in university today. So I would use that knowledge. I would use that knowledge to actually put it into production, put it into practice, and directly say, well, what I learned today in university about marketing, I could directly say, well, this is a marketing plan, how you should do advertisement. So this is how I did it. This is how I work. So as simple as that. So I think it is very important that you take the experience, or you take the learnings that you take from the university into practice. So therefore you can use it and memorize it much better.
Canon's the best.
Yes.
Yes.
Nikon is the best.
It's the same topic.
Thank you much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. But now I need to have a picture from you. Is that okay? Well, first of all, I'm going to take a picture of us two.
Most of the time.
Okay? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, me too.
And now,
All of you, come, let's come together. Next to me. Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Hey,